I'll be the first to say, welcome to Terrified Tuesday.
New challenger.
You must be here for some horror short films. Lucky for you, this is the video just for you. This is the series I like to call Terrified Tuesday. Yes, the series where we react to horror short films, horror short videos, horror shorts, anything, man. And we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it, man. You know what the deal is now for Terrified Tuesday, so be here every week on the day of Tuesday for these videos. But other than that, let's go ahead and do this. So Donovan, roll the first clip. The first one that we are checking out today comes from Daydream Pictures, and this one is called Reflection. Let's go and jump straight through this video, man. Let's do it. She gotta be brushing her teeth. Yep. You don't hear that? What the? Oh nah. Oh nah. There is somebody behind you. You don't hear that laughing? Just no. You gotta leave. Just throw a punch. Just throw a punch. Oh! Got me screaming already. This is the first video. Look at that. What the heck? Bro, that is a freaking Titan from Attack on Titan, bro. Get out the house at this point. We on the ground. Oh, the footprints! Get up and run! What are you doing? Oh, no. She's dead. She's dead. She's standing in front of you. Better come up with an uppercut. Uppercut her. Uppercut her. No, she slapped it up. Now you want to run. Now you want to run. She's running with you. Get out the house. What in the... You better go up there and stomp on her wrist. One-on-one battle. It's a one-on-one battle now. Hey, what up then? Do you not understand what's going on? Oh, you better run up on her and punch her. She wants to die. She done blocked the doorway. I counted a total of 3 times screaming just during this video. Subscribe to their channel. The next one we are checking out is called The Many Faces of JD Vance. And if we're talking about stuff that's political or anything that's trending right now, you know who this comes from. Meat Canyon. So, let's go and jump straight through this, man. I don't know why I do this to myself with these Meat Canyon videos, but I do it for y'all. Let's do it.
No, don't cry, no, it's okay.
What's the issue? You got yourself a crying baby?
Yeah, he's been having a bit of a fit all morning.
Let me take a look. I'm really good with babies, may I?
Well, I
Thank
don't...
you.
No, thank you. Yo, bro, she didn't even say yes yet. Yeah, I would have been crying too. What the?
I don't agree with anything you're saying.
Hold on. I feel like I know who this is too. This man be on college campuses all the time. I've seen him on TikTok. I just don't know his name. Please put it down in the comments because that's crazy. That's actually funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't agree with anything you're saying.
Shut up, dog, shut up! Is that a baby crying? Oh, God!
Wow!
Oh, is this your baby? Let me help!
Look at his gums! What you breathing on my neck for? He's hissing! What the heck is that? What the? God?
Is it your baby, ma'am? Let me take a look. Look tight.
Who's that, Joe Biden?
Gucci.
What's wrong with his teeth?
Are you autistic, little boy?
What?
You have a peanut allergy. Here, eat this peanut.
Yo,
Tell me how you
get off
feel.
me!
Oh, God. His throat's closed. He's definitely autistic.
What? It's a baby! Stop hissing at me! What in the heck is that? What is that supposed? Y'all done took this baby's soul. Y'all done killed this baby.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, thanks again.
I want a thumbs up.
You're welcome.
What the? Suck the tears up. Yo, get off me. Unhand me. I didn't get... My reactions will remain the same. This ain't right. The next one we are checking out is called The Worm, and this one comes from Don't Walk Home Alone at Night. You heard it from them. But let's go and jump straight into this video. This is a little bit longer one. This one's 15 minutes, so let's go and do it, man. Kind of reminds me of like Steven Universe. Smash it. Nope.
Hello?
No. Why are we saying hello? The garage is wide open. I would have sprinted right out of there.
Ah!
There we go. Turn that off. No. Now run. Why is yours the only house shutting off right now? Their lights is on. What is that? What is that? A monster? Where'd my house go? What is? It's a dinosaur. There's a McDonald's down the street, man. Oh yeah, she's dead.
Sparrow Moon was not at all what I thought she would be. I wasn't given much time to go over her case file before our first appointment, but from what I had read, I half expected some kind of uncontrollable monster to walk through the door. She wasn't anything like that. She was quiet and guarded, smaller in person than what I had imagined from her photograph. A perfectly normal 17-year-old girl.
This is an episode.
That made it even harder to believe she was capable of doing the things that she did. She was the last surviving member of the so-called Woodfield Five, a group of kids all from the same remote northern town who suffered a series of unexplained, at times violent, mental breaks. Clinical notes suggested some kind of shared psychosis, though unlike anything I'd ever heard of in my 20-year practice. By all accounts, Sparrow had an unremarkable childhood. No indications of behavioral difficulty, good grades in school, active social life, no family history of mental illness to speak of. Her mother had been part of some offbeat spiritual commune years earlier, but had left that behind when Sparrow was quite young and eventually remarried. There was nothing to suggest any kind of underlying trauma or abuse, though as you come to find in my line of work, that's not always so obvious. The only path to understanding what really happened in Woodfield was Sparrow herself.
Okay, show us.
And that would prove more difficult than anyone anticipated. I learned very little over the first weeks of our sessions together. Sparrow was often uncooperative, careful never to allow the growing familiarity between us to weaken her resolve. I was not as strong. I became unreasonably attached to her.
What?
The endless medical diagnostics revealed nothing we didn't already know. She barely slept. The scratches on her arms were self-inflicted. And aside from high blood pressure, she was physically healthy. No one was certain about what exactly was wrong with her. And she was getting worse.
Girl, she's depressed.
The weeks turned to months, and I was running out of time. The courts had determined that unless I could demonstrate conclusive progress in her treatment, Sparrow would be transferred to an isolated psychiatric ward and out of my care. I could have walked away at that point. I probably should have.
She's depressed. She doesn't. She's either A, she's depressed. That's option A. Option B, she's actually traumatized from what happened. Yeah, y'all just kind of like dismissing it. Those are the only two options I got. What's so hard to make this decision?
But what I wanted, what I've always wanted, was answers. After all that we'd been through, she wasn't a kid to me anymore.
What?
She wasn't a monster either. she was a puzzle to solve.
That man made a cup of coffee just not to drink it.
Sodium pentothal can be administered to induce something called narcosynthesis, a state between asleep and awake where the subject is highly suggestible. In most places today, the practice is frowned upon. Normally, I would never consider such a treatment, but given the circumstances, my options were limited. I knew full well that this could risk professional censure, perhaps even my career itself.
Then why are we doing it?
That didn't seem to matter at the time. After the injections, Sparrow was brought to my office. We were left alone, and I asked her to count backwards from 10. Though before she even got to 5, it was clear she knew something was wrong. Her breathing became shallow, and her eyes darted around rapidly. She began talking about a mist coming into the room that only she could see. She could hear a voice from within it calling to her. The drug had disoriented her to such a degree that I don't even think she recognized me. Sparrow's small size and chronic fatigue made the dosage I administered tricky. She drifted in and out for several minutes. When lucid, I redirected her, asking if she could tell me what the voice she heard was saying. After a long pause, she finally whispered, "Little bird." At that point, Sparrow was not interested in answering any of my questions.
I get it. Little bird. Her name is Sparrow. Sparrow's a bird. Let's continue.
She just spoke, and I listened. She said that it knew. It knew that was what he used to call her. The old man.
What? Who was this old man?
But the voice wasn't a man's. It was something else. She said it comes with the mist, that it takes things from you and it grows, adding to what it's taken from others.
Sound like the devil to me.
It eats you from the inside.
Devil.
She didn't know its name,
Say
but
it.
called it the worm. As Sparrow lapsed into unconsciousness, I was left with more questions than answers. I arranged to have her return to her room and resigned myself to the idea that I might never get the chance to understand the truth. That I had failed. I destroyed the records of our last session to prevent the review board from finding out what I had done. It was over. Or at least, that's what I thought.
Yeah, this is
It was that
movie.
night the dream
Episode.
started.
Did he get attacked by this worm? What the heck? What the heck? Shh. Alright, I'm sorry for my outburst.
Wait, come back!
Run. Yeah. Oh, you're cooked. They just did the floors. You're going on the balcony. This is happening all in his dream.
Sparrow.
Sparrow needs some Listerine. Oh yeah, he. Oh, what the? Gojo. Oh, he's cooked. Oh.
Every time I go to sleep, it's the same. It doesn't really matter how the dream begins. Eventually, the mist will come. And with the mist, always comes the worm.
That didn't look like a worm. That looked like a big old spider to me.
Just like she said it would. You can't run. That never works. It won't let you. The best you can hope for is that you wake up quick. Before it begins to feed. At first, I told myself that it would go away. It could be a simple anxiety-induced aberration brought on by the stress of dealing with the case. But it was soon obvious that wasn't it. The nightmares didn't stop. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. It wasn't long before my colleagues began to take notice. Things got so bad I had no other choice. I called in every favor, pulled every string I could, and arranged access to Sparrow at her current facility.
So now he's got the same thing that she got.
I needed answers more than ever.
See, let this be a lesson to y'all. Curiosity kills a cat. And I ain't talking about killing the cat when you get curious about that one girl that you like over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, curiosity kills the cat. Don't do it.
And she still had them. I almost didn't recognize her at first. She looked strong and alert, a stark contrast to the tired girl that I had spent all that time with. I didn't have to ask any questions this time. Just by looking at me, she knew all too well what was happening. We sat down, and Sparrow Moon gave me what I needed. The worm is some kind of parasite, a pathogen, an ancient thing passed from host to host, manifesting in their dreams, feeding on their deepest fears. It will not stop, always hungry for more. It won't kill you. It doesn't want you dead. It wants what any good virus wants: to propagate, to be passed on, to be fed. Sparrow tried to hold it inside of her, to protect others. She thought that if she could fight it long enough, it would die with her. But she passed the worm to me the same way that it had been passed to her, just by telling me about it.
So everybody's cooked. See, that's what you get.
You
Curiosity
have
kills
to
a cat.
believe me. I am sorry for this. Now that I've told you, I don't know when, but
Wait.
sooner or later in your dreams, the mist will come.
Yo, why didn't you start
And
off
with
with
the
that?
mist, always comes the worm.
Why didn't he? Great video. It was a psychological thing, right? But why didn't you tell us that at the beginning? If you told somebody, we would get the same thing too. Bro, I got 1,000 subscribers. We all heard it now. The next one we are checking out is called Other Lily, and this one comes from Let's Read. It says that it comes from David Romero as well. That's also the artist, so shout out to him. Let's go and watch this video, man. Other Lily, who is that? That's acting really silly. I'm really finna pop a pilly. Finna killy. Who was that? Little Dilly. Make sure Beth goes to bed before 10. Dead. Okay, talking about her sister. Oh, Beth already knocked out. And it's 11:45. I don't like that little toy sitting right there with the creepy smile. Lily, me, other Lily. Yo, who is that? That's our cousin. Night night. Is our window closed? Breathing like that. Is that me? She got sleep paralysis. What you want? Go to bed. It's 3 a.m. What? What you doing in my room? What is that? Oh, heck no. I'm going back to sleep. Long body! Yo, back up. Hey, the food downstairs! Where'd she go? Oh! Go check that window, girl. Who opened my door? Oh, your phone is... It's because you got an Android, that's why. Where'd she get... When she pull that baseball... Where did she get that baseball bat from? That GTA loadout. What the heck? The baseball bat was not even sitting by the desk. Look. When was that sitting there? Yeah, somebody can come catch one. Who want one? Who want one? You breaking windows down here? She over there. We did tell her the food was downstairs. They done broke through the front door? I mean, not the front door, the back door? Oh! Bank! Catch one to the dome. Stupid. Woo! Pick her up and rush her to the hospital. Bro, what the heck? You hit her with a mean one. Oh, she's dead. What the heck? Ah, get her again! What the heck? So that was her dream too. Oh, sis is gone. Sis is dead. Sis is dead. Little girl, go back to bed. The window's not broken in the kitchen. What happened? Oh! Oh! That little girl by her cranium and pulled her out the window. So that's what happened at the beginning. In the hold on, bro. There's like a minute left. Hold on.
Hey everyone! If you enjoyed this animation by the
I appreciate it. That was it. The last one that we are checking out is called Timber's Story, and this one comes from the people that always scare me, bruh. Paddington. Yes, let's go and jump straight into this video, man. They be doing the crazy stuff on here, man. So I'm prepared. Let's do it. I'm already jumping. I'm sorry.
Well, hello everyone.
What is that?
Gather around, for I have a story to tell.
Tell it quick.
Now, this story is about a big bad wolf. Now, don't
Ain't that
be
you?
scared. This story's not about me. This story's about another big bad wolf.
That's you. That's you. You the big bad wolf. Calm down. Timber Story. Hold on. Please don't jump towards me.
There was a little girl who had a father but no mother. The girl lived in sadness. Her father opened a place for sad kids like her to have fun. It had games. It had music. It had singing animals.
Who's talking like that,
and
bro?
cake made from a machine that ate ingredients and turned them into cake.
Wait,
Her
what?
father made her very happy.
She's
During
smiling like that.
school, the bullies would call her names and make fun of the way she looked. Ha ha, I like your hair. Ha ha, I like your shirt. Ha ha, I like your smile.
It sounds
They
like compliments.
made her cry and
Why?
cry and cry.
And calm
and
down.
cry.
And calm down.
The only friends she had was a young boy that could not speak, but he was friends with the bullies too.
What's wrong with his
One
lips?
day she invited the bullies to her birthday party at her father's wonderful fun house. They'd all agreed to join. During her party, she asked if anyone would like cake. They all happily said yes. She told them all to follow her to the cake room. She had told them that the cake was inside the machine. One by one they each crawled into the machine. Even the boy with no voice was forced into the machine. But no matter how much he wanted, he could not scream. There were 6 cakes after. The little girl was happy. She celebrated and started
This girl's a murderer.
eat cake. She even shared with the singing characters. She shared with Chuck. She shared with Emma. She shared with Owen. She shared with
Please.
Mr. Tickles. She shared with Darla. and she shared with me.
Woo-hoo! Chill, man. I don't got no problem with you. What the? Why you got two faces? Please don't jump. Oh! Arrest this girl. Arrest this girl right here. She did it, officer. Terrified Tuesday. It was a pretty good Terrified Tuesday, if I would say so myself. Wasn't bad, wasn't great. It was good. Greatly appreciate you guys joining me for Terrified Tuesday, where we gonna release all of the horror short films on Tuesday. Man, you already know the deal. And if you want to go ahead and send in some videos that I can react to for the series for Terrified Tuesday, all you gotta do is go down to the comments and put the link of your favorite horror short film down in the comments, so I can go ahead and just get straight to it, man. You already know the deal. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, and I'm gonna bounce. So y'all have a good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll catch y'all later, man.